Back to the charts with Big Boss Crypto, bringing another day trading analysis on Bitcoin and on Quant. Today we're gonna take a look at an interesting formation which is about to form, and that is the double top formation. We haven't yet confirmed this double top formation. We were pretty close today, twice. We need to break this low of 22,279 to confirm this double top formation, and we can move out of here and create new lows. Let's look at the charts. If you've been following this channel, you know that double tops indicate a reversal to the downside, and we need to confirm it. We need to break this low. I've drawn out this line at 22,286 approximately. I think it's a pretty thick line, so yeah, in the 22,280 zone. We need to break that to confirm this double top formation in order for us to go short. And the targets to downside is, well, the first one is at 21,600. So we could move something like this. We could have a nice reversal to the upside. The next leg down could be to 21k. We could form something like this, a little retrace up and then down to 20k at least, in my opinion. And that is where we could reverse to the upside and have a relief rally again. However, we do need to confirm this double top formation. That could happen when I upload this video. That would be pretty ironic, but I would go short. If we don't, if this is just a trickery play, because they have been pretty close to these targets here, to full retail trades to go short and see this double top formation, they could move to the upside, and the targets to the upside is at 25,200k. Sorry, 25,250. That is the next target. If we break this high at 23,377, if we break that, we could move to this target at 25k approximately. However, I don't think that's gonna happen because we had a nice giga pump to the upside, and I think a reversal is healthy in the market because a lot of people are thinking the bottom is in. However, I don't think that's the case. If we get bearish news, and speaking of news, let's move on to the news events this week. This is next week, but this week we haven't had a lot of news. We had the GDP numbers coming out tomorrow from the US, and we had a core PC price index. I don't think those are going to be market mover events. I don't think not much is going to happen when the news is released to the public tomorrow and on Friday. However, next week is crazy because we had an FOMC press conference. We had the federal funds rate increase. They are expecting a 0.25% increase. If they increase by 0.5%, I think the market is going to react very strong. And this whole giga pump to the upside has happened pretty quickly, so I think this might be a setup, this pump to the upside, to full retail traders to go long and to buy up assets, and they might reverse it on February 1st during the FOMC press conference, and the weeks afterwards will be heavy moves to the downside, possibly. That depends on what comes out during this speech from Jerome Powell and this federal funds rate increase. So next week is going to be pretty crazy. Speaking of crazy, today we had an interesting event going on with Microsoft, and a lot of people reported that Outlook and Teams didn't work across the world. And that is pretty interesting because we had a similar event this week where an airport had a kind of a breakdown of the IT system. Something that has been consistent this week and the week before. A lot of people have kind of had some of their IT systems hacked, and if you listen to the Davos meeting, the World Economic Forum, they spoke about this event going on, that it could be the next pandemic. A lot of, how do I say it, IT breakdowns and a lot of hacks on the financial system and on the electricity system in Europe and in the US. That could be the next pandemic, basically cyber attacks of some kind on important society IT systems. And this could be the start or a hint of this going off in the coming months. And that would be pretty bearish for all of the markets. It will be a disaster for the society in general. And if that happens, if the World Economic Forum guys have planned this, it could be a great buying opportunity. But we have to wait and see. This is just conspiracy theories at the moment. Let's see if it plays out. And if that happens, I will buy if possible, because a cyber attack, yeah, it will be a very disastrous event, and I think Bitcoin will drop below 10k if that happens. But let's see. This is just a thought I have. I thought of this because I heard some guy at the World Economic Forum speak about this and called it the next pandemic. Basically a cyber attack on important functions in society. Well, that's it for Bitcoin. Moving on to QUANT, and we can see the same scenario playing out as for Bitcoin. We have the double top formation loading. We need to break this low at $145.9. If we do that, the double top is confirmed. And the next target to the downside is at, first of all, $125. We could have a retrace and a relief to the upside from here. Then the next target is approximately $212. And then the ultimate target is at $103. And that is where I possibly will take some profits on some shorts and basically look for longs from that point. However, we need to confirm this double top formation. If we don't and break this high of let's say $159, the next targets to the upside are at $170. If we're moving on high from that, $181. And if we get some good news from the FOMC meeting next week, we could move all the way up to $191. However, this is not financial advice. None of this is. It's all for educational and entertainment purposes only. This was it for today's day trading update. Please like and subscribe. Big Boss out.